Question number second. It reads, a particle of mass m is connected from origin of an inertial frame of reference with the help of elastic cord of force constant k, negligible relaxed length. In addition to this elastic force, there is a constant force F is equal to F naught I cap is also acting on the particle. The particle is pulled to an arbitrary position x naught y naught as shown in this figure, and then it is released. Find the positions between which the particle is oscillating and the time period of oscillation. So this is xy coordinate system, and this is a cord by which this particle has been attached and located at this arbitrary position. Along with this cord, this force is also acting. Now let's consider when the particle is at in general location x comma y, then the net force on the particle can be given by F net is equal to the force because of string as well as the externally applied force F naught I cap. Now since this is elastic cord or string, so we will find the force of the string is going to be minus k r vector, where r is the position vector of the particle. Because it's negligible relaxed length, we know that length of the relaxed length of the cord is negligible, so whatever this r is going to be, that will be having like elongation. R is going to be written as x I cap plus y j cap. Now you can put the value over here, then it will become in totality with I cap it will be like f naught minus kx, and with j cap it will be minus ky. You will find this is going to be an SHM in the y direction. This force will be, or this component will be doing or making the particle to oscillate in x direction. So this is the combination of two SHMs, one along the x-axis, another along the y direction. Now when we talk about the x component of SHM, then we will be looking for this force. Now if you make this force 0, that means try to find the equilibrium position. So x is equal to f naught k by k. So equilibrium position will be basically x is equal to f naught by k. So let's say this is x direction, and this is going to be the mean position or equilibrium position, where x is equal to f naught by k will be there. Now this particle will be displacing in the x direction by amplitude, positive x direction, and backward as well as this backward as well. So this will be also with amplitude a. Now we know since it was released from this arbitrary position, so this will be one of the extreme position, So we will say that x naught is going to be the max x displacement of the particle. So the max x displacement is going to be this x is equal to x naught. So that's the position. This is the mean position. Then we can think of this is going to be the amplitude. So how much the amplitude is, we can count. It's like x naught minus f naught by k. Now by the same amount it has to go backwards. So backward direction. So you'll find that this should also be equal to x naught minus f naught by k. To get this backward direction, what we can do, out of this we can subtract this. So if out of this we subtract this, then it comes out to be 2f naught by k minus x naught. So this position, that means another extreme position of x coordinate, comes out to be 2f naught by k minus x naught. So in x direction, the coordinates will vary from this value to this value. So this is the variation or positions of x coordinates where the particle is going to oscillate. Now come to the y component. In y component, you will find the force is minus ky. So y equal to 0 is the equilibrium position. So in the y-axis, the mean point is going to be y equal to 0 itself. And y naught is the one extreme. So another extreme is going to be minus y naught, because this y naught will become the amplitude. So y coordinate will be oscillating between minus y naught to y naught. The question asks, find the positions between which the particle oscillates. So one position is going to be this x coordinate and this y coordinate. So one extreme is going to be 2f naught by k minus x naught comma minus y naught. Another extreme is this where it was released, so that is x naught y naught. So x naught y naught. So particle will be oscillating between these two positions. Now you'll find in this combination of SHM, the time period will be given by t is equal to 2 pi under root m by k. Why so? Because you will find the restoring force will be proportional to kx and then ky. So for both case, k remain the same. So x component will have the time period 2 pi under root m by k. Y component of SHM will have the time period 2 pi under root m by k. So the combination will also have the time period, which is t is equal to 2 pi under root m by k. So we got time period, we got the positions, range. So these are the final answers. Thank you.